10 criminals the FBI is actively hunting right now, 2025. Every person currently being hunted by the FBI. Not criminals from the past, not cold cases. These are people the U.S. government is actively searching for right now, to the point where they are publicly asking for help and offering millions of dollars in rewards. This is the FBI's active most wanted fugitives. A rotating list of individuals considered so dangerous, so evasive, or so influential that normal law enforcement efforts haven't been enough. When I last did a deep dive like this, you guys absolutely loved it. So today, we're doing a fresh, updated version. I'm going to explain who is actively being hunted, why the FBI wants them, what crimes they're accused of, and where they may be hiding right now. And at the end, I'll also give a few quick updates on cases that recently changed. Now, let's begin. 1. Fausto Isidro Meza Flores. Fausto Isidro Meza Flores was born on June 19, 1982, in Mexico. He is currently 43 years old. He has dark hair, brown eyes, weighs approximately 160 pounds, and is about 5 feet 6 inches tall. Fausto is also known by the alias El Chapo Isidro. He is one of the most recent additions to the FBI's active most wanted list, officially added on February 4, 2025. Although his name may be new to some people, Fausto is no stranger to crime. According to the FBI, Fausto is accused of spending over 2 decades flooding the United States with extremely dangerous narcotics. This includes cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, and marijuana, all trafficked at an industrial scale. Investigators believe Fausto started his criminal career as a low-level independent trafficker, moving small loads across the border for quick cash. But over time, that operation allegedly evolved into something much bigger. Today, the FBI believes Fausto is the leader of the Meza Flores cartel, a sophisticated organization based out of Sinaloa, Mexico. The cartel is believed to be vertically integrated, meaning they oversee production, transportation, and distribution of drugs, which is impressive in a business sense and horrifying in every other sense. And like most alleged cartel leaders, drug trafficking is not the only thing Fausto is accused of. Authorities also link him to kidnapping, extortion, torture, and murder connected to the cartel's operations. As of today, Fausto is believed to still be in Mexico. He is considered armed and extremely dangerous, as well as an international flight risk. The charges he faces include conspiracy to manufacture and distribute over 500 grams of methamphetamine, distribution of 5 kilograms or more of cocaine, distribution of 1 kilogram or more of heroin, distribution of 1,000 kilograms or more of marijuana, use and possession of firearms in furtherance of drug trafficking. And yes, we're only getting started. The United States government is currently offering up to $5 million for information leading to the arrest and conviction of Fausto Isidro Meza Flores. That's a massive reward, but it won't be the biggest one on this list. Let's move on. Segundo Giovanni Vicente Mosquera Serrano. Giovanni Vicente Mosquera Serrano was born on February 22, 1988, in Venezuela. He is 37 years old. He has black hair, brown eyes, and his height and weight are currently unknown. Giovanni is also known by the alias El Viejo. He was added to the FBI's most wanted list very recently, in June of 2025. And once you hear the charges, it becomes very clear why. Giovanni is accused of international cocaine distribution conspiracy, providing material support to a foreign terrorist organization, conspiracy to provide material support to a terrorist organization. According to investigators, Giovanni is the alleged senior leader of the transnational gang Tren de Aragua. This gang originated in Venezuela, but has since expanded operations across Latin America and the United States. Authorities believe Tren de Aragua is responsible for drug trafficking, human trafficking, weapons trafficking, extortion, and multiple violent crimes carried out on U.S. soil. The FBI believes Giovanni played a central leadership role in directing gang members into the United States to expand these operations. His manhunt is part of a larger Department of Justice initiative known as Operation Take Back America, which targets foreign-based cartels and gangs operating inside the U.S. This investigation involves not just the FBI, but also the DEA, CIA, and international law enforcement partners. As of today, Giovanni is believed to be either in Venezuela or Colombia. The U.S. government is offering up to $3 million for information leading to his arrest or conviction. 3. Omar Alexander Cardenas. Omar Alexander Cardenas was born on March 23, 1995 in Los Angeles, California. He is currently 30 years old. He has dark brown hair, brown eyes, stands about 5 feet 6 inches tall, and weighs between 250 and 300 pounds. And what's insane is not just his build, it's what he's accused of. On August 15, 2019, Omar allegedly walked into an open-air shopping center in Los Angeles. He approached a barber shop window and fired multiple rounds from a semi-automatic pistol into the shop. One man was killed. What makes this case even more disturbing is that investigators believe Omar did not know the victim, which suggests either a mistaken target or a completely random act of violence, possibly related to a gang initiation. Security cameras captured Omar arriving at the scene and then slowly leaving afterward. Despite the footage, he has not been caught nearly 6 years later. Authorities believe Omar is associated with the Pierce Street gang in Los Angeles. His street name is reportedly Dollar. He is currently wanted for murder, unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. The FBI believes Omar may be in Mexico, but could also still be in the United States. The fact that someone could commit murder in broad daylight on camera and remain free for years is genuinely disturbing. The FBI is offering $250,000 for information leading to his arrest or conviction. 4. Alejandro Castillo. Alejandro Castillo was born on November 26, 1998. He is currently 26 years old, making him one of the youngest fugitives actively hunted. He was born in Arizona. He has black hair, brown eyes, is approximately 5 feet 6 inches tall, and weighs around 180 to 190 pounds. Alejandro is wanted for murder and unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. In August of 2016, Alejandro worked at a restaurant in Charlotte, North Carolina. He worked there with his current girlfriend and his ex-girlfriend. At the time, Alejandro owed his ex-girlfriend $1,000. Phone records show that on August 9, 2016, Alejandro contacted her and told her he wanted to meet so he could repay the debt. She agreed. When they met at a gas station, Alejandro allegedly forced her to withdraw money from an ATM. He then drove her to a remote area, shot her, dumped her body, and fled in her vehicle. Days later, her car was found in Arizona. Security footage then captured Alejandro crossing into Mexico on foot. He has never been seen again. The FBI believes he is still hiding in Mexico and may be receiving protection. The reward for information leading to Alejandro Castillo's arrest is $250,000. 5. Wilver Villegas Palomino. Wilver Villegas Palomino was born on October 21, 1981, in Colombia. He is 44 years old and he has black hair, brown eyes, stands between 5 feet 7 inches and 5 feet 9 inches tall, and weighs roughly 190 pounds. Wilver is a high-ranking member of the National Liberation Army, also known as the ELN. The ELN operates large-scale cocaine production facilities, producing over 200 tons of cocaine per year. That revenue is believed to fund terrorism, political corruption, armed insurgencies. Wilver has been on the FBI's radar since 2020 and remains at large. The reward for information leading to his arrest is $5 million, and yes, he is considered armed and extremely dangerous. 6. Bhadresh Kumar Chetanbhai Patel. Bhadresh Kumar Patel was born on May 15, 1990 in India. He is 35 years old. In 2015, Bhadresh Kumar and his wife were working together at a donut shop in Maryland. During a phone call with her family, his wife expressed wanting to return to India. Shortly after, surveillance footage shows Bhadresh Kumar following her into the back room and stabbing her to death. He then calmly left the shop. He has never been found. The FBI is offering $250,000 for information leading to his arrest. 7. Ryan James Wedding. Ryan James Wedding. Ryan James Wedding was born on September 14, 1981, in Canada. As of today, he is 44 years old. He has brown hair, blue eyes, stands approximately 6 feet 3 inches tall, and weighs around 240 pounds. And unlike almost everyone else on this list, Ryan James Wedding did not begin his life in crime. In fact, at one point, he stood on the world's biggest athletic stage. Ryan is a former Olympic snowboarder who competed in the 2002 Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City, representing Canada. Yes, an Olympic athlete. But somewhere along the way, Ryan's life took a turn so extreme that it almost doesn't feel real. After leaving professional sports, Ryan is accused of building and operating a massive international drug trafficking organization, one that allegedly moved hundreds of kilograms of narcotics across borders every single year. According to U.S. authorities, Ryan's operation stretched from South America through Mexico into the United States and Canada, using sophisticated smuggling routes and trusted intermediaries. This was not street-level dealing. This was allegedly a high-level logistics operation involving international coordination, secure transportation methods, and large sums of drug money being laundered through shell networks. Investigators also believe Ryan didn't just oversee the operation from a distance. They allege that he was directly involved, making decisions that affected supply, distribution, and enforcement. And as with many large-scale trafficking operations, authorities believe violence was used to protect the business. Ryan James Wedding was officially added to the FBI's most wanted list after years of investigation. He is considered armed and extremely dangerous, and authorities believe he may be living under false identities. As of today, Ryan remains at large, and because of the scale of his alleged crimes, the United States government is offering a reward of up to $10 million. Yes, $10 million. That is one of the largest rewards currently offered by the FBI. 8. Ruja Ignatova. Ruja Ignatova was born on May 30, 1980 in Bulgaria. She has brown eyes, dark hair, and is better known to the world by one name, the Crypto Queen. Ruja is accused of orchestrating one of the largest financial frauds in human history. In 2014, she founded a cryptocurrency called OneCoin, which she marketed as the future of digital money, even calling it the Bitcoin killer. But there was one major problem. OneCoin was never a real cryptocurrency. There was no public blockchain, no transparency, no decentralization. Instead, prosecutors allege that OneCoin was a massive Ponzi scheme designed to funnel money upward while recruiting new victims worldwide. Through flashy conferences, luxury branding, and aggressive multi-level marketing tactics, Ruja convinced millions of people to invest. Families, friends, entire communities. By the time authorities began closing in, over $4 billion had allegedly been stolen from investors across the globe. Then, in 2017, Ruja Ignatova disappeared. She boarded a flight from Bulgaria to Greece and was never seen again. No confirmed sightings, no arrests, no verified location. Some believe she is living under a new identity. Others believe she may be protected by organized crime, and some believe she may no longer be alive. But officially, Ruja Ignatova remains one of the most wanted fugitives in the world. The FBI added her to the 10 most wanted list, making her only the 11th woman ever to receive that designation. The reward for information leading to her arrest or conviction is up to $5 million. Nueve. Yulan Adonai Archaga Caria. Yulan Adonai Archaga Carias. Yulan was born on February 13, 1982, in Honduras. He is approximately 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighs around 160 pounds, and may not look imposing at first glance. But according to U.S. authorities, Yulan is one of the most dangerous gang leaders in Central America. Yulan is the alleged leader of MS-13 in Honduras. MS-13 is not just a gang. It is a violent transnational criminal organization known for extreme brutality, intimidation, and territorial control. Authorities allege that under Yulan's leadership, MS-13 was responsible for drug trafficking, weapons smuggling, extortion, kidnappings, and countless acts of violence. The FBI believes MS-13 uses fear as a tool, not just to make money, but to control entire regions. Yulan is wanted on charges including racketeering conspiracy, cocaine trafficking, and possession of military-grade weapons. The United States considers him a major threat due to MS-13's operations on American soil and its involvement in international drug routes. Yulan has been on the FBI's most wanted list since 2021. He is considered armed and extremely dangerous, and the reward for information leading to his arrest is up to $5 million. 10. Cindy Rodriguez Singh. Cindy Rodriguez Singh. Cindy was born on January 30, 1985, in Dallas, Texas. She is one of the few women ever to appear on the FBI's most wanted list, and her case is among the most disturbing. In 2022, Cindy's 6-year-old son was reported missing. At first, Cindy told authorities that the child was with his biological father in Mexico, but investigators soon realized the story did not add up. After further investigation, Cindy was charged in connection with her son's murder. Before she could be arrested, Cindy fled the country. She traveled internationally with her husband and other children. But notably, the missing child was not with them. For months, her whereabouts were unknown. Then, in 2025, Cindy was located and captured in India. She was arrested and later extradited back to the United States, where she now awaits trial. Despite her capture, Cindy technically remains on the FBI's most wanted list, pending final conviction, which is why her case is still included. The FBI continues to seek information related to the case, and the reward remains up to $250,000. This case remains ongoing, and justice for her child has not yet been fully served. These are not criminals from history books. They are people being actively hunted right now. Thanks for watching.